too bad. But it's too sweet, it's too sweet, it's too sweet, too bad. Okay, so J-Hope could be very significant for this collective. That song is called Boy Meets Evil, okay? Today I woke up thinking about Burning Man, okay? So someone could have recently gone to Burning Man, or they're planning on going to a festival that is very similar to that. I feel like you're tapping into a rage, and it's a good rage. Like, I'm also channeling the song Cypher 4. I'm sorry, man. No, I'm sorry, man. So help me, God. I'm sorry, man. Dexter. I'm hearing the training wheels is coming off. You're no longer playing it small. You're no longer playing it safe. And so for me to channel Burning Man and then BTS's energy with Cypher 4, it's kind of like, it's like you're coming undone in the best way. I'm channeling J-Hope when he's in Boy Meets Evil and he does the too bad. It's like he's channeling his chi. Yeah, I feel like this collective, you're tapping into your power. You could be tapping into your creative energy. It's like you're entering this flow state. Your first card is memories. This talks about reinventing yourself. And so when I hear, I love myself, they say that in Cypher 4. And then he's like, young player, hater, you should love yourself. You're literally shedding an old skin, a belief that this is all that you are. There's more to discover, there's more to experience, there's more for you to do. This actually reminds me of, is it The Fifth Element, right? It kind of looks like that woman in that movie. Okay, this is also giving me Medusa, Lilith energy. I'm hearing broken record. Okay, you may have been in a zone where you were doing things repetitiously and suddenly you just started making these changes. You could be stepping outside of your comfort zone by going to festivals, by going to concerts, all right? So when Take a Stand came out, the AC cut off. So I really do believe that you took a stand. It's like there was a line drawn in the sand and you just said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to accomplish this thing. I do feel like many have tried to blow your house down, okay? So the story about the 3 pigs and the wolf could be significant, but many have tried to blow your house down and you've been very resilient in forging ahead. Okay, this card says the fire of our truth burns brighter, much like Burning Man. And this is where you learn to tap into your inner warrior. I do feel like I'm talking to a warrior. You could have been a warrior in the past life. It's like you've been through a process of refinement. And in this process, you really began to alter your perspective. You began to alter your way of doing things. And that caused a lot of agitation around you. That caused a lot of agitation that may have put you in this warrior stance. So I feel like it was getting too windy, so I moved it inside. If you look here, you can see the hands. Like you were ready to defend yourself. You were ready to defend your purpose, your title. Through this process of refinement, where you're reinventing yourself, feel like an alien. You could literally feel like, almost like you washed off your human ways. Like you're still human to look at, but you have a greater understanding of where you're going in life now that you've been through this phase. It's no coincidence that we go from acquiring the skills, being put in that warrior stance, to your next card being the warrior. So it's like you're no longer the apprentice. You're the general. You're the reverend. The beauty of this process is that now you no longer have to fight, right? That defensive state is actually shifting into a protective state, right? So pretty cool. Now you can focus on your empire. Now you can focus on what it is that you're actually protecting. Okay, whether this is your assets, your family, your heart, whatever it is you were guarding all this time. You know what? I'm hearing spectator. You went on a journey that was very external. You went on an exploration and you learned a lot about yourself. And then you came back and you built this foundation. Now people come to you, right? Now people come to your Coliseum to see what you have to offer. Now people are ringing your line. I can make that hotline bling. When you look at where this is placed, this is the first card. This is the last card, right? It's all here. You had to confront yourself. You had to confront the beliefs that you were accepting about yourself. And for some of you, you may have recently burned something. Maybe you wrote a letter to yourself and you burned it. I'm seeing a bay leaf. You could have done something in this recent full moon. There's something about burning and a release. And just like J-Hope, he's kind of like, you know what I mean? He's going through this expansion. In a way, that's what makes you dangerous. That's what makes you unpredictable to people that once knew you. That's what makes you alien-like, the fifth element. Too bad. I feel like you don't give a shit. I feel like you really don't give a shit, because this is the best you've ever felt. This is the most free you've ever felt. And you're no longer trading places. Yes, I just heard bait and switch. You're no longer doing the bait and switch. So Spirit just merged both songs. I'm hearing Too Bad, and now I'm hearing I Love Myself. Too bad, I love myself. I just heard Dusting Off the Cobwebs, and now I'm channeling Thriller by Michael Jackson. You could have some really outlandish ideas. You could be doing something that hasn't been done before. I do feel like people from all over are gonna come in and cheer you on. I feel like there's something about rising from the ground. It says she's not distracted by sharp thorns or the beauty of flowers. She is deeply merged in the essence of oneness and acceptance. You're not budging. You are your own savior. You are your biggest protector. This is how you're appearing in the astral realm, right? And this is what's enabling you to thrive in being a staple. Okay, I'm hearing a staple. You're gonna become a staple. Because I feel like people have tried to pry these opportunities from you by distracting you from them. When Take a Stand came out, I heard Hold the Phone, and that's the scene in Shrek where they're trying to seize Fiona. They're trying to take Fiona and take her hostage. You got tired of something. You decided to do something about it, and you realize, oh, if I'm going to do something about this, then I have to become something else. I have to be something else. I have to let certain things burn. I have to overcome and face my own power, my own potentiality. And the best way to do that is through action. Because you decided to be about it, your world's about to shake. For some of you, it could be shaking right now. You could already be experiencing these changes. But you're like a walking tower moment. And with this card, with acceptance, you're okay with that. Like, you may be someone who attracts very sharp responses. Like, people either hate you or they love you. Like, there's no in between, there's no gray. But you're no longer allowing that to dictate or tell you how to perceive yourself. You're actually looking at those unique aspects that make you you, and you're seeing the beauty in it. And this is exactly the mindset, the perspective that allows you to be the cataclysmic change that people need to see, the cataclysmic energy that people need to meet. This is what's garnering and attracting the new opportunities. So remember to take time to ground and find your solace, find your inner zen as you are shifting into ownership. Okay, I'm hearing ownership. It's kind of given the feeling when BTS blew up at the AMAs, which I wish I did a prediction, because I knew that was going to happen. Like, I knew that was going to happen. I got put on to them while I was overseas, and this is when they had just released Love Yourself and Her, and I was like, they're gonna freaking blow up in America. I just felt it. When I heard DNA, I was like, man, we haven't seen that merge since like the Big Bang. And so you could have a really good intuition about things. Like you could see things before they happen. Because I'm telling you, I was not surprised. I was not surprised at all. Because I knew if any group could do it, it would be BTS. They have this universal energy to them. So you could be someone who has a very universal energy. I'm definitely picking up Sagittarius placements, Gemini placements, Pisces, okay, Libra. You're someone that you can kind of go anywhere and just, she was a fairy. Yeah, you can go anywhere. This light that you hold, you can take this light anywhere. You're letting go of any excuses. You're like in an energy of a moving train. Like, you're not allowing anything to break your stride. Clarify the Emperor. Oh ho ho! I've been getting to the money. Everybody mad. I've been making too much money. Everybody mad. Same old to the spot. Okay, you could be a writer. Okay, there's a viral energy here. It's something you don't expect. Like just how Beyonce ended up liking that song and making her own remix. It's something unexpected. Like you were just doing something for fun. I'm channeling a lot of Aries placements. You're okay with being the bad guy if it means you're being true to yourself. That's what I'm getting here. Because through your authenticity, through you being true to yourself, right? Accepting all of you, not just parts of you, but all of you, and seeing the phases of your journey as a springboard rather than a setback, right? Back when you were feeling like this apprentice, you're seeing your endurance as a gift because it's now gotten you to this place, or you can feel it, you can smell it, you know you're going to get to this space. Someone here could wind up winning an award. Someone here could be an actor. There's gonna be a moment of congratulations. There's gonna be a moment of celebration here. Okay, I'm so excited for you. I'm telling you, do not stop. Do not stop. Okay, world tour. Well, you could be going on tour. I just thought of one more confirmation for somebody. Okay, this made me think about David and Goliath. You took on something bigger. I'm trying to swim from something bigger than me. Yeah, you took on something bigger and you acquired help from the divine. You were like, look, I'm done playing games. I'm done sitting in the same spot. I want to go after this. And the divine said, is that what you want? And you said, yes, that's exactly what I want. And you knew. It's like, I know it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And all you had was this spear. The old you would have gotten in your head, like, damn, that's a big. But because you faced yourself again, you faced your past, you transformed. You could have maybe even integrated your shadow side. There's something here about duality with boy meets evil. And you said, bet. And to your surprise, and to everyone's surprise, you slayed. They had something to say about your weapon of choice. They had something to say about your size, your height. But they were not measuring your heart. They were not measuring your mind, your endurance, your intellect, your tenacity. And now, no matter what size you are, people are looking at you as Goliath. People are seeing you as Goliath. Because word around town is, you get what you paid for. So people definitely feel like whatever you have to serve is worth it. You get what you paid for. And I do feel like there's a lot of satisfaction coming from this card where people just want more of you. People want to see you. People want to be friends with you. People want to get to know you. People want to date you. If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it. Yeah, people are realizing you mean what you say.